This segment of Naperville Sports Weekly is brought to you by the Daily Herald.
I'm here at the Naperville North swimming pool with Coach Andy McWhirter. Now, Coach, thanks for joining us. To kind of get this interview started, what do you think about the varsity returners? You've got a lot of fresh faces on this team, but how much are the varsity players helping the freshmen?
I think this year is a great growth opportunity for our team. We've got some good junior and senior leadership. We also have some great freshmen that have come onto the team this year who are going to play heavily into our end of season championship meets.
Do you feel that those freshmen have kind of improved throughout the season?
Yeah, some of the freshmen have earned their lifetime bests already during the season, so they've got a lot of potential yet to go. Kind of pushing the juniors and seniors to also achieve good times.
With sectionals just a month away, what's been the training going for you guys preparing for sectionals?
We're still finishing up our regular mid-season, coming up to getting ready to taper into our DVC conference. So right now we're just in the middle of that hard mid-season workouts, and then we begin that taper. And so that's where the team kind of divides into that championship sectional team and cheering on the rest of the kids going on to DVC.
Now, what are some of the goals for sectionals and going forward for you guys?
Our main goal for all swimmers is to, at whatever championship meet they're at, is to have their lifetime best time. To have at least one lifetime best time, the 100% for all the girls all the way through. Regardless if that's a DVC Open, sectionals, or state, is achieving that time for everybody. And I think that brings the whole team together for that common goal of swimming fast. As we head into sectionals, certainly looking to get a couple relays in, Connie to continue her 100 free, 200 free, and carry that on to state so she can be that top 6 swimmer once again on Saturday at the state meet.
You spoke about Connie. She's definitely kind of a standout for your team. Do you feel like what makes her so good?
Her intensive work ethic. She's an exemplar for the rest of the girls, not only in the water but also up in the weight room and dryland times. She's encouraging to others. Everybody kind of cheers her on, but she also cheers others on in their events as well.
Besides her, who are some of the other kind of leaders for your team? I guess not only in terms of time, but in terms of leadership, personalities. Who are some of the girls you look to as well?
So my senior leadership this year, got a bunch of great seniors. 5 of those seniors are my captains, and they really lead the team. One of my captains, Hannah Wessel, she's looking to get to that state meet in her breaststroke, and she was really close last year. She's swimming much faster this year off of her club season, so we're looking for her to go beyond sectionals, go beyond Friday night into the state meet. Our relays that are comprised of the freshmen and the seniors also looking to move ahead, so there's a lot of great camaraderie to build for that focus into sectionals.
Now, in terms of the teams, the second year that the District 204 schools are in the DVC, what type of impact has that had on your school?
It's a huge impact. Our DVC and the Naperville Sectional, in my opinion, are the 2 fastest meets in the state of Illinois, outside of the state meet. Everybody else is sectional, everybody else is conference. We've got some great swimmers, but they're not as deep as our Naperville conference meet and our Naperville sectional meet. In our freshman events all the way through our varsity events at the conference meet, it's a great way to see what the future is for all the teams in Naperville from that freshman. That freshman group in all 5 high schools is outstanding and pushes the entire area to fast times.
Now, you also coach girls water polo. Kind of what's the big difference for you between coaching swimming and water polo?
In a lot of ways, there's not much. It's certainly a different sport, but that expectation is when you get up on the block or you're in the water with the ball, you got to prove yourself. You have to go out there and give it your all. You cannot hold back, and so it carries over from both the sports to have the girls really believe in themselves that they can do more than they've had in the past.
How do you spot kind of the swimmers and the water polo players? Kind of like what makes you realize that they're going to be strong players?
Their tenacity to commitment, whether it's swimming laps or playing polo, their intense desire to get better, regardless of the sport. We've got some great girls who might not be going on to the Olympics, but each year they push themselves to achieve lifetime best they never thought they could get, and celebrate that in the swimming pool and in the water polo pool.
Is there something early on that kind of helps you distinguish a swimmer as opposed to a water polo athlete? Is there kind of something you look for that kind of tells you that they're different?
We've had some great swimmers who just swim year round, and we've got some great swimmers who've gone on the state meet who've also done water polo. So it's just more of that tenacity of what they want to commit to and their passions.
What do you have to do this year, both in swimming and water polo, to be a successful season for you?
I think continue to work hard. As we finish out the swim season here, we're still a good 6+ weeks out for the state meet, so there's still a lot of work to do. And that work carries over into the off season for the girls in swimming. High school season, whether it's for swimming or water polo, is not the only place that you can achieve. You have to achieve outside. You have to do that work outside of the season to get better. And all of these girls, whether they're swimmers or water polo players, at some point are either swimming year round or playing water polo year round. So it's that year round commitment to the sport in order to get better.
All right, thanks, Coach, for joining us, and good luck the rest of the season.
All right, thank you.